subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, hit the like, subscribe button for me. Join the VSOP club, turn on all post notifications so you're in tune when I drop a video. We're actually going to be talking about buying an SL with a biodegradable wiring harness. So we're actually going to be talking about the 93s to the 95s. So if you are interested in a 93 to a 95 SL R129, this video most likely is for you. So definitely stick around and listen to what I have to say, because it'll probably make your life a whole lot easier. Okay. Now, buying a 93 to a 95 SL is different than buying any other year SL, guys. And it is. And this is why I believe that this video needs to be out there and made. So buying a 93 to a 95 SL, you will, okay, be buying an SL that came out in the dreaded years of having a biodegradable wiring harness. Okay, so what Mercedes did in 93 is decided to make wiring harnesses to be environmentally friendly out of biodegradable materials. So as the wiring harness ages, okay, it starts to basically break down and disintegrate. So the wiring harness that I'm talking about, okay, of course, is the wiring harness that controls most of the engine functions, I believe. So when this harness goes, you'll get a lot of engine problems. Okay, the car really won't be dependable. It won't, if even drivable, because when our wiring harness went, the car wasn't drivable. The car started sputtering. It just wasn't drivable. So I would say you guys definitely need to be wary if you want to buy a 93 to a 95 SL. Now, buying a 93 to a 95 SL is a bit different because you do get some options, some little upgrades on the car that you don't get on the 91, 92, and on the 96. So let's actually go. We're going to show you guys one thing that you actually get. Okay. Now, on the 93s to the 95s, you actually get this style leather. On the 91s, 92s, it's perforated leather. So it's the leather with the holes in it. Okay. Now, on the 95s SLs, okay, the 95 SLs are 0 to 60 time the fastest SLs that you can buy in terms of a 500. Okay. Now, on the 93, 94s, and 95s, the 93, 94s, 95s had certain select colors, okay? So on the 94s, this color is extremely rare on the 94. It's also why you don't see this color too much. It's rare, period. But on the 94, 93, I think they only made this color for 2 years. 93 and 94, I'm not sure if it's on the 95. Might be. But if they did make it for longer than 2, it's only 3. It's only for those years. This is diamond, was it emerald metallic green? Diamond emerald, something like that. Emerald metallic green, something like that. So, again, this paint does have metallic in it. If you guys look at certain angles, sometimes the car does look black. If you look over here, the car does look black, and you can see it's actually green. But you can see how the shades change. Okay. See over here how dark it is? You can see how the shades change on the car in the sunlight. Okay, this is a stock color, guys. All right. This isn't paint. This isn't a wrap. This is a stock color. So, yeah. So if you're buying a 93 through a 95, guys, there are certain reasons. This is why I'm mentioning it. There are certain reasons why people pick these years. Okay. Again, you get a little bit better leather on the door. You also get the more refined of the what I believe is N114, M113. No, not M113. M119. I think 119. Put in the comment section the engine code for this car. This slips my mind right now. I got too many cars in my head, so it's just slipping right now. But you do get this certain engine in the car, 4-speed transmission. I think the car, I want to say 302 to the wheel. And I think this is the quad cam engine. Put it in the comment section. But I know these engines, the engines up to 95, right, were different than the 96s. This is also why, okay, I always push for people to get the first generation over a second gen. First, I think first generations just look better. I think the bumper is cleaner. I think it was the original design. The bumper is way cleaner in the front. Okay, the side is way cleaner. Okay, even the vents on the second gens, I hate how they split them to two. Okay, and the bumper on the back, like everything about a Gen 1 is way smoother and way cleaner, I think, than a Gen 2. But I do like Gen 2, so don't think that, you might see a Gen 2 on this channel as well. But I just like I favor Gen 1s over Gen 2s. It's just like a Gen 1 AMG R129. I favor those over the Gen 2 AMGs. So, again, it's all preference. They're basically the same cars, same look. Again, Gen 1s and Gen 2s have different bumpers, side skirts, and interiors. So the interior in the Gen 1 I like better as well. I like the seats, the way they look. Again, but buying a 93 through a 95, guys, can be expensive. This is also why you don't see people buying 93s to 95s so much as you see Gen 2s or 91s and 92s, because you do get the biodegradable wiring harness issue. And it, what I would suggest, if you do want to buy a 93 through a 95, I would definitely suggest going and finding a Benz specialist, okay, that can work on your car. I don't suggest bringing it to anybody, just anybody, because anybody cannot fix these cars. They're extremely complicated, they're extremely over-engineered. There's a lot of options in them for a 94, okay, and you cannot stick you can't stick a reader on the car, lack of a better word right now. You can't stick a reader on the car, so you have to have somebody who knows what they're looking for and knows what they're doing, okay? And this car is very complicated, so that's why I implore you guys, get a specialist, okay? The biodegradable wiring harness, I believe all in, it was about $1,500, $1,300 to fix, something like that. It wasn't $2,000, it wasn't super expensive, okay? So that's why also, don't be scared of getting a 93, 94, 95, because once you fix the wiring harness, the car is good to go. It's just pretty much like the other ones. And the new wiring harnesses you won't have this issue again. But this is why you see 93, 94s, 95s with low mileage that go for more money because of this issue. And again, a 95 being the fastest. I'm not sure 0 to 60 time what the 94s are, but I do like the interior that you get in the 94s. Just the little things. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to really bring attention to this because a lot of people, try to avoid these years because of the wiring harness issue, which is definitely understandable because it's not easy to find somebody to fix these cars, okay? It's not easy to find somebody to fix these cars, so I definitely, understand why people do. But if you guys do want a 93, 94, 95, because they're the rarest years that you see if you see outside, okay? That's what you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to deal with a biodegradable wiring harness 9 times out of 10, sooner or later. Okay, so if you buy it and the car worked just like ours did when we bought it, the car, it drove fine, then the issue started to happen. So, we took it to somebody, they didn't know what they were doing. Then we took it to the specialist, okay, but he was a little bit further away. That was why we didn't initially take it to him. So once we took it to the specialist, this is why I say take it to a specialist. The car was fine. He fixed it. Went through the car, changed all the fluids in the car, has new distributor caps, rotors, there's new wheels, new tires, new lips in the front. Not new wheels, but we got refurbished the wheels, refurbished the rims, put new lips on each of the front wheels, so it has new lips on each side. We had to get new center caps because we lost one, so had to buy 4 center caps to get one. And still got to get it wrapped chrome. That's why, but I still got to get it wrapped chrome or chromed. They'll kind of find a chromium place here. So, Nassau Chromium, hopefully they can do that. But yeah, this car had a lot of work going to it, guys. Again, fluids changed, new brakes and rotors, new tires, new lips for the rims, new wiring harness, new transmission bushings, and a new what is that thing called? Steering damper, sorry. So yeah, like this car had a lot of work done to it, and it actually needs the top fix, and then it should be pretty much good to go. Again, I'm gonna be bringing the car out until it snows. I expected it to snow here and be a lot colder than it is, guys, but it hasn't, and it's not. So, I'm actually gonna keep driving it, and that's just how we'll do it. Actually keep driving it until, the snow drops. Once the snow drops, I'm not driving the car because it got chrome wheels on it, and we're not doing that. So, come January, guys, we got the SEC coming. Next month, the SEC should be dropping. I gotta insure it. I gotta put it on the road. We've got a new battery in it already. So that'll actually be all that content for the SEC is gonna be dropping next month. So if you want SEC content, you guys are just gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. But yeah, next month the SEC should be coming. We're getting the E350 back on the road. Most likely we're gonna get rid of the E350, guys, and we're gonna get something else. Again, put it in the comment section what you guys want to see. Would you guys want to see a Scat Pack, wide body Scat Pack? Would you guys want to see a G55 G-Wagon? Or would you guys want to see Aston Martin V8 Vantage? Put it in the comment section what you guys think. But yeah, those are the options. Those are what I've been looking at. I like the G55 because you don't see them. Usually you see G63s or you see 550s, but you don't see 55s. And I was telling somebody that, I was thinking about getting a 55, and they didn't even know what a G55 was. So, that's also why, I'm thinking G55, because there's some people that don't even know what that car is. And then the Aston Martin, what I like about the Aston Martin is you don't see them, and it's something I could fit in. I'm 6'3", again. There are a few cars I can't fit in, especially after buying this. I'm not trying to buy too many cars that are smaller than this. And I'm not trying to buy too many cars that are smaller than this, because it's tight in here, and I can only imagine what anything smaller than this is going to be for me and my legs. That's also why, I'm trying to get a lot of the fast cars out of the way while I'm younger, and I'm trying to wait until, a lot of the small cars, fast cars, I'm trying to get those out my system while I'm younger. And then, like Rolls Royces and Bentleys and, S-classes, we can, do those later. Well, not S-class, it's too big, in terms of two-door stuff, or a truck, like the wagon. But we could build an S-class on this channel. I wouldn't be opposed to putting an S-class on this channel, But, again, put in the comment section, G55, V8 Vantage, or Scat Pack, Charger, wide body, because I like those too. So put in the comment section, guys, what you guys think. Yeah, and that's how we're gonna do it. I want something probably by the springtime. So I'm thinking probably April, May, definitely for my birthday, in August, but definitely April, May, I'm going to start seriously looking, because, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, it takes me a long time to buy a car. It doesn't, I bought this car, with my father, so it was a little bit different. But for me to solely buy a car, it takes me like a year, 6 months to a year to buy a car. So, I got to get the right color, the right price, the interior color, mileage, owners, history, a lot of that, stuff matters to me. So, and there's no rush, we already got a few cars, so there's no rush. We don't need one, but yeah, it takes me probably like 6 months to a year to decide on, the actual, what I want. Like even the Gran Turismo, guys, it took me about a year to decide to pick that car. It took me probably 3 months to decide on a color, because originally on the Gran Turismo I wanted white. Okay, then I went to a black, and then I found that gray, and that gray had been sitting there. Okay, but I thought that gray was a different color. I thought it was black. You know what I mean? So when I found out that the gray was that gray, that's what made me pull the trigger on it, and say, skip the white, skip the black. But again, guys, put it in the comment section what you guys think. Put it in the comment section what you guys think, man. G55 again, G55 Scat Pack wide body. I'm not doing the skinny body Charger. I don't like them. I only like the wide bodies. Scat Pack wide body G55 or a V8 Vantage 0809, or maybe even a DB9, because the Vantages do have. What scares me about a Vantage is they have the the clutches on them. What scares me about a Vantage is the clutches on the Vantage are about $6,000 when they need to be replaced from what I hear. So I'm not really in a rush to do anything like that, That's why I'm looking at the DB9. The DB9 is a V12. It drinks gasoline, but, it might be cheaper to mess with the DB9 for, the limited miles that we do anyway, than go and get a Vantage and, potentially have to replace a clutch for $6,000, and we can't even drive the car. I might rather pay a crazy gas bill, than replace a clutch on an Aston Martin. So tell me what you guys think. Let's get a shot. Put it in the comment section, guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Happy holidays to everybody watching the channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. Join the VSOP club. Hit that like button for me because it helps the videos out, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section. Definitely put what car that you guys would like to see out of the ones that I just told you guys about. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. All right, I'm out.